What's up, Friendly Fire Gang? I apologize. Men don't use 3 like this. We use 3 like this. So if you're watching on YouTube, I apologize for Matt's woman hands and the middle finger. That's definitely to the viewers, not me.
That was to the Miami Dolphins right there. Just supporting me every season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Already, especially with the drama with Tua. We haven't even started.
Give one for the Cowboys too.
Right there. Always. That's one for the Cowboys too.
Yeah.
That's for the teams that always break our heart right at the last minute.
Well, the thing is the Cowboys. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the most recent news. We got another player involved in some illegal activity. Again, it's always the Cowboys.
That's what happens when you're a cowboy, baby.
Cowboy, baby.
Yeah, you're a cowboy.
I guess he was involved with a shooting, I think is what I read. He was in the car in like a drive-by or something. And he didn't fire a gun, but the driver definitely did because he was in the passenger seat. So
I don't get it. Like, you're making all this money. Like any NFL player that gets into trouble like this is like, you're making all this fucking money. You don't have to go out and do stupid shit. All you have to do is just not do dumb shit, and you get paid fucking millions of dollars. Like, and you have enough money just to like give your friends money so they don't do stupid shit either. Like, hey, let's go do a drive. If I was a millionaire and my friend was like, let's go do a drive-by, I'll be like, I'll give you 100,000 not to do that. Like, let's not do that.
Literally. Like, it just pisses me off, man. Like, seriously, I just don't get it. I literally just don't get it. But I feel like, I could be a little wrong about this. Dallas, there's a lot of activity of that kind of activity in the area. So like you bring in a lot of guys that are affiliated with that and throw them into football and they stay, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but it's just like, I guess we can't really speak since we don't know the situation or whatnot, but it's just like, it's crazy to me that the NFL players and people with like this sort of status would go out and like knowing the spotlight's on them, just go out and risk it anyway and do something stupid.
Yeah, I don't get it. I think one of the most previous accusations prior to this was Ezekiel Elliott, Dak Prescott, and a couple other players were out drinking and they all drove home. And I guess one of them got pulled over. And he was like, he just straight up told the cop everything. Like, he was like, yeah, I was out with Dak and, so-and-so. We were out just drinking at the bar and we're leaving the bar or the club. And he's hammered. Like, he got a DUI. He went to jail. And so whenever the statement got released, it obviously included all those other names. Those guys didn't get in trouble in a legal standpoint. But I'm just like, damn, he straight up just threw it out there. It's like, yeah, I was drinking with all my boys. Yeah. Is that with the boys?
I don't get it. It's like, man, I'm just at the risk of sounding like an old man. You're making all this money and you can't pay somebody to drive you home.
Yeah.
Like, you can't find you don't have a private driver or something. You guys don't have one person you can call that's sober to drive you home, or you can't rent a limo or fucking anything. They have options. That's the thing. Yeah. They have options.
Yeah. No, I don't get it. It all reverts back to, dude, you're making a fuckload of money. You're making these dumbass decisions. Asshole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, maybe if you were like some rich millionaire, like CEO, like working for a company or something, and you're making these decisions, it's like, all right, you're not really putting anything out on the line. Like, yeah, it makes news headlines. But like that's like literally putting your job on the line. Like,
right.
I mean,
like, you're not just like, and you're putting your whole career on the line at that point, because like other teams see this and they're like, oh, this dude's going out and fucking just throwing his, like, basically saying fuck it, I don't care, if you pay me $1 million, I'm still.
Oh, jeez, we thought last week's episode was bad.
So
he just woke up. All right, give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm straight up gonna. They're not even gonna know what I said. They're not even gonna know what I said. 5 minutes and 40 seconds. Yeah, clipping it. So anyway, yeah, they're making.
Tori's gonna listen to this episode and be like, "Yep, Matt's canceled. Never talk to him again. Yep, that's it. Never listen to Friendly Fire. Unsubscribe."
Cody, don't even bring it up. I'm dead ass serious. That part is getting clipped out.
You're gonna It's gonna mess up.
I don't even care. It'll be like a little 5 second. It's like that's like a second clip. It's just gonna be like boop, up, done. It's just gonna be a blip right there. That's fine. I'll have to clip out what you said too, so it lines up.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. You're gonna have to get everything clipped nice and neat. Well, anyways, what were you saying?
Yeah, they just go out. I mean, I don't even remember. So basically, other teams won't pick them up either because basically they're getting paid, millions of dollars, and they're still making stupid decisions. I almost said it again.
My biggest thing on it is typically when somebody goes pro, straight out of college, or they get picked up and drafted, they typically don't get a degree. So if you put your dumbass in a situation that can get you kicked out of the NFL, and you're only our age, you're 25 through 30, you get kicked out of the NFL, you probably, if you're making these dumb decisions, you probably already spent a lot of that money.
Yeah, more
so
likely.
What the fuck are you gonna do? Did you know also, did I say this last week, the NBA is the highest paid sport?
I actually did not know that.
I just found that out this past week, and I was like...
I thought it was baseball for a long time.
Yeah. I feel like it was baseball for a while. But I don't know. It's just whenever I heard that, it was kind of a shock to me. I was like,
I feel like a while back, baseball didn't have like a salary cap. So they were getting paid like an unreal amount. And then I think a couple of years ago, they put a cap on the salary because... Pretty sure that was a thing, at least. I don't know. Nobody quote me on that. Nobody quote me at all, actually. It's just bad news.
Yeah, it's basketball, then boxing, and then football, then golf, soccer, tennis, ice hockey, and then baseball.
Really?
Yeah.
Tennis is up there?
Yeah, bro. That could have been you. You could have been living
I'm telling
nice, dude.
You're not making that kind of money unless you're in like the top 10 in the world.
You dropped the ball, bro.
Bro, there's no way. There's no way.
You had scholarships lined up. You were playing varsity as a JV.
I was not top 10 in the world potential good.
But you were number 1 in the state.
No, I was never number 1 in the state.
I thought you were. Okay,
no.
You were top 5 as JV, right?
I was third in the state for a short period during a summer, but that wasn't like high school standings. That was USCA.
Oh,
I mean,
but still, this man had scholarships. This man could have gone to college. This man.
Somebody's gonna hear this and be like, "Fucking play me." They're like, "Play me, so good you are."
Andrew's gonna hop on. By the way, Andrew's gonna hop on. Come on, Wii Sports, bro. I got you.
Throw it on, bro. Right here, right now. Smash.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He kicked my ass in GTA 5 tennis, so just saying.
You got that rust. That never goes away, bro.
that wrist.
But like. For real though, tennis players don't
Ooh.
actually make that much unless they're like top 10. Like if you're not in the top 10, you're not making as much as you think.
I don't know, bro. You could have. I mean, you could have. Let's put it this way. Not to say you'd be rich by any means,
right.
But let's say you'd be making at least minimum 6 figures right now.
I mean, yeah, make a career out of it. That's definitely like that would have definitely been a possibility.
Six
I think
figures is I mean, that's good money. I mean, in the state of Colorado, that's like minimum wage, but no, for real, we saw a study that's like even if you make 110,000 in the Springs, that's still only enough to give you like a minimal lifestyle here in the Springs.
that's
Isn't
that's
that crazy?
ridiculous.
Isn't
Actually,
that crazy?
earlier this week, I was actually thinking, I was like, we should just talk about like what was like what's it like growing up at our age? Like, it's so different. Like, don't like whenever I was in high school, I really wish they would have taught us like how much rent and shit actually was. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. They really need to start teaching like actual life skills in like high school before college, and it's too late and shit. You know?
yeah. No, I definitely agree. That it's like one thing that I keep reminding Tori of is so news to the Friendly Fire fam. I found out last week that I have to move, but we already got it approved for another place, so it happened really quick. Thank God. The housing market is trash right now. But anyways, that being said, she keeps getting stressed out about all these like, since we got it approved, now we have to get everything sent over to him and this, that, and this. We have to get the electric canceled or moved over, the internet. And I'm like, she never had to deal with this before. Even whenever I moved up to Colorado, I still set most of it up on my own. And I just keep trying to tell her, I'm like, look, this is like your first time kind of like doing this by yourself. Because all through college and stuff, her parents bought the house and she just lived there. So they took care of all that, which I wish I could have had that. But I mean, you and I both know, like we've done this. I mean, like six times. Like
it's definitely not our first rodeo. Definitely not your first rodeo, I should say.
Yeah, and that's what I keep telling her. Is I'm like, look, I've been through this over a handful of times for sure. I was like, just don't stress about it. Like it's a lot. It's a lot to soak in at first. Like today he sent everything over. And she starts thinking about, okay, well, we got to do this. We got to do this. We got to. I'm like, but we can't do all that just yet. You got to wait. Like the electric, like utilities and stuff, like that has to be the day before. Like internet, same thing. Like I'm like, you just can't stress about it now.
It's the thing is, like, I think what we learned is because we had a situation for sure whenever we were moving out to our house in Midwest City. It was like we found out like a week before we had to like move out. They're like, hey, yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to get re-signed. And I mean, it's just for us, we were just learning on the go. We were like, okay, I mean, we already moved to Midwest City from Tulsa. We know we can do this. But it's just like it's stuff like if we weren't prepared and we hadn't dealt with it before, and if I had dealt with that straight out of high school, I would have been lost as fuck.
See, that's where I was though. I mean, I was straight out of high school,
and
because I moved to the city, lived in that apartment, moved from the city. I stayed in that apartment for a little while. I think I moved from that apartment to Tulsa, then Tulsa to the Midwest City, both three places in Midwest City. I swear I dealt with it one more other place. Whatever. But yeah.
I mean, it's just like I know that I kind of didn't really explain myself, but basically it's like I don't know that it's like high school. They tell you about bills and stuff, but they don't tell you that sometimes there's just that you just get screwed over. Like in high school, they're like, oh yeah, these are like rules are rules, and nothing ever like happens to where rules don't make sense. But in real life, it's like rules. There's rules, but then sometimes those rules just go out the fucking window, and you just have to like really think on your feet. Like whenever we were moving out of Midwest City, we'd lived in this apartment for like a year. We had expected to be able to re-sign. We were chilling.
Side note, never expect to re-sign. This is the second time it's happened to me.
Yeah, never expect to re-sign. As soon as you get comfortable in an apartment and you're like, you know what, I'll just chill here for like another year. They fucking screw you somehow.
They find a reason.
They find a reason to kick you out.
I just remember the fact that they lost our check. They lost our rent money. There was one month where we had an eviction notice on our door because we didn't pay rent. we were like, motherfucker, yes, we did. We took that cashier's check up there because we were all about cashier's check because we were servers. We bring in cash. So we go to the gas station, get cashier's check, take it up there. This new lady who no longer even worked there lost our cashier's check.
And it's not one of those things. It's like we paid. Like no, like whenever we just didn't have that much money. So it's like whenever we paid, we like felt proud about it. Like, oh, thank God, we can relax. Like, because most of the time, like being servers, it was like, it's not like we like struggled that much, but it's like we were always stressed out about money. Like we always made sure, like whenever we had it, we went and paid our bills. Made sure we were good, so we wouldn't get kicked out because that was always like one of our fears. Like we were
as servers, there's seasons, there's downtime. Like right after Christmas, you don't make that much money.
Start of summer, sometimes it's really dead because everybody's, going out vacationing. And they're like, sometimes you're not in the spot where they're out spending money. And it's just like, some months you literally have to pick up extra shifts to make enough, It's like you can't work sometimes you got to work more than 40 hours. So sometimes it's last minute. You're at the very end of the month. You have to pick up like 3 extra shifts just to make rent. And then, even still, it's like you have to, sometimes pay late fees because it's just that slow.
So don't become a server.
Yeah, don't. I don't know. I don't even know where we're going with this, really. It's
I have no idea. We're just off on our bullshit.
Yeah, we're just off on our bullshit. Basically, life's fucking tough. Everybody knows this, and high school's like, yeah, it's tough out there.
Here's Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, here's Dave Ramsey. Let's talk about writing a check.
Save every penny you make. You need $5,000 as emergency money. You need $10,000 for fun money. Or I don't know what the dumbass bullshit he said. He's such a bad.
But how do you get $5,000? That's what they never taught us.
No, but yeah, that too. My thing is how are you going to sit there and require a class for students based on one person's money recommendations? Like Dave Ramsey, when after everything was said and done, parents did not like him. He was now that I'm grown up, I see it. He's a dumbass fucking money person. I guess technically, yeah, if you lived by his stuff, I guess you could make it work, but I don't know. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's talking about I get that it can help and some of the advice he gives can be helpful, but at the same time, it's yeah, whenever we were living in Oklahoma, some of that stuff might have worked. But whenever you move to Colorado, everything changes. Prices are different. It's you move down to Florida, things are different. It's sometimes those tips just don't translate as well.
They don't apply. Yeah.
It's you should have $5,000 in savings. But when you're a server and you're making cash tips, how do you make enough to actually fucking buy food, pay rent, and still have money saved? They don't tell you that. They're just oh, we'll work more. Okay. Just give up your life completely. Okay, cool. I'll just never do anything besides work. And I
feel like Dave Ramsey too was on presenting his speech for adults. Not high school students or right out of high school, And the other thing too is I'd say about 80% of our high school was very privileged and able to be taken care of while they were going through college and stuff.
Right. That's 100% agree with that.
So yeah, maybe they had a job, but all of their stuff was getting paid for. So yeah, everything they made through their job was just fuck around money. So yeah, you could save it.
Right. I know we sound bitter right now for struggling.
It's not being bitter. It's just the truth.
No, yeah. It is the truth.
Hey,
it's just
hey, listen to me, baby boo. I wouldn't have it any other way with anybody else.
That's true. I wouldn't take it any other way because we had some experiences.
I guess I could subtract some people out of those situations, but apart from that,
right. Yeah, no, I agree.
The adults of the situations were. Never mind. I'm just gonna move on from that.
Yeah, this week is I don't even know what this week is. We're just on.
Hey, we're back. We're running solo dolo again. Not solo
Yeah.
dolo. No more
Guest stars.
predators. Oh yeah, guest stars.
Predators.
Yeah, I meant guest stars. Shit, that's what I meant. Fuck.
Jules is not a predator.
No, not at all. Not at all. Hey, I do want to say shout out Jules. Friendly Fire now has pendants, matching pendants.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'd show you, but it's in the other room.
Yeah.
But yeah, so squad chains reunited again. Bro, we used to have these chains for all the
You
people.
don't have yours anymore?
It broke forever ago. I think it's in the drawer. I think I still have the Pharaoh pendant. But it was funny because like I had bought this chain from Zoomies, and then not even like a month later, a couple months later, Matt's mom sends a chain in the mail. Exact same one. Exact same pendant and everything. We were like, what? It's fate.
That was crazy because I didn't. I mean, how would she know that you had that? You know, it's not like you text her or anything. And so whenever I opened it up, I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
I actually lost that chain down the drain, which is hella depressing.
Damn.
Yeah, I was at the old Midwest City house, and I was like, I think I was like shaving or something. I leaned over the sink, and it fucking fell off. It like it like unlatched and fell, and I just saw it literally just go down the drain. And I was like, wow, that's gone forever.
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, but Amy actually got me the same exact chain, so I have another one.
Oh, nice. Tori didn't like the gold chain. She still doesn't. Yeah. I'm like, I'm a grown-ass man. I'll wear what I want. All right?
Next podcast, we need like 8 gold chains. Just like, we just need to be...
Bro, let's rock the pendant and the gold chain.
Pendant and gold chain. Just see how many necklaces we could have. Let's get a choker and everything.
I'll get all my rings on too, because I used to wear rings all the time growing up.
We're going full E-boy.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'll throw some. I'll plug in my my AirPods, and I'll wear some big I'll wear one hoop and one dangly. Is that the trend now?
I think so.
Is that it? Okay.
One hoop, one dangly. Get like a super dangly one. It's like all of it.
Starts twisting in my fucking hoodie laces. I'm like, fuck.
Dude, I could just see, for some reason, I just picture you as a server with like a hella dangly earring. It's like, hey, what's up? I'm Cody. What can I get for you? Just like, it's just getting everywhere.
Like the long hair, doing that. Sets down food. Drop some pasta,
You're like refilling a drink. Let me get that for you. just
picks up their cup.
Drink.
Picks up their cup of water to refill it, and just right in as I pick it up. I'm like filling it up like this. Don't even say anything. Sets it back down. Just walks away.
Oh my god. It's just dripping sweat all the way down it. I remember this one dude I worked with, and he was like. He just sweat a lot. Like, I don't know. That's all there is to it, really. But he would just be... Like, the managers literally made him carry around a towel because this dude would be
I used to work with a guy like that. Yeah.
It was funny as fuck. And so, I remember one time he actually
Wait, you told me about this guy.
Yeah, he sweat in somebody's suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my... Dude, I can't imagine. Like, usually... I don't know. I mean, like, it really wasn't his fault. Like, what are you going to do? He's trying to serve the tables. Like, he can't try to catch every drop of sweat. So I guess don't lean over the soup bowls if you know you're sweating. But, like, yeah, he sweat into somebody's soup. He's just grinded cheese.
Is that enough? Tell me when.
It's just, like, thinking about it. I feel like in reality, yeah, he's sweating their soup, but all of us servers, like, you probably sweat in the ice, you probably sweat in the salad. Like, I don't know.
I had a guy like that too, and he was a bigger dude, and again, he couldn't help it. And this is also why I backed him up. This was the Zio's Bricktown location, okay?
Right.
Is downtown, when you serve in a downtown area, especially that's like a more affordable place, but fancy, I guess.
Right.
Is what people think. It gets hella busy, like 3-hour waits. Anyways, this Zio's did not have AC, and it was midsummer. No circulation, nothing. And this man already sweat enough as it was. So this dude, just a walking mop. And like same thing, like tables were complaining about him, like, and I felt bad for the dude because he's just trying to make a buck, and like he can't help it. Like there's no AC. He's a bigger dude. Like I guess from a technical standpoint, he could somewhat help it, but not in the moment, like.
I don't know. It's like you can only do so much. It's like you can't. I mean, it's not like you can have like 6 different shirts. I mean, like once you sweat through deodorant and you're like mid shift, you got fucking 4 tables. Like you don't have time to go and like change shirts.
Let me just go. Let me go freshen up real quick.
Let me change my because like Zeos, you got to wear a tie too. So it's like let me just go change my shirt, my tie, my undershirt, and also like. And because tables are they're gonna be complaining about him sweating, but then he's gonna be changing his shirt in the bathroom for like 5 minutes. They're like, "Oh, well, where's my server?" Now they're mad slow. Now he's too slow. And so that's his job, and he that's how he makes money. He can't help that he sweats. Like fuck, like what do you want him to do? It's like it's a lose-lose scenario. Yes, 100%. Yes, it's gross. And like I'm not saying it's okay to sweat in people's food. I'm not like saying that's not the case at all. I just want to clarify that.
Title of this episode: It's okay to sweat in people's food.
Yeah. it's okay to be sweaty.
Honestly, I feel like that's some clickbait right there for the people. They gotta listen.
Right. We should crop in a picture of this dude just like the Key and Peele picture of
with
him
a bowl with a shitty Photoshop of just a bowl of soup right here.
Right. But I mean, from a guest standpoint, here's what I'm thinking. Like, it's gross to be sweating in somebody's food, but do I see him there like just trying to work? He's scheduled. Like, it's not like he wants to sweat in people's food. That's the thing. He doesn't want to sweat in your food. If he was intentionally sitting there and just like had his hand over, all right, fuckers. Like that would be like I could get that. Or he just like puts his full ass hand in the pasta. But then we have a lot of other issues than like that's just sweating. Like that's just
now.
Gross.
Does he want to do that to some tables' food? Probably.
But does he? No. That's the thing. It's called restraint.
It's called being an adult.
If I was a guest though, and I saw a dude like hella sweaty, and I saw him trying, as long as he did I guess as long as I didn't see him sweat on my food, I would probably be okay. I would probably live because I would probably feel that it's like, man, it is hot as fuck in here. Because it's like, as a server, sometimes when guests come in and they're like, it's too cold in here. You're like, well, I'm literally fucking dying because I'm running it back and forth.
Do you see me? Yeah.
Like sometimes it's not about you. I want you to know that. Sometimes it's not about you. Like sometimes you have to be cold for a little bit. And what
pisses me off even more than being cold is when they complain about being hot. Can you turn the AC up? It is so hot here. Thanks. I didn't even realize it was hot. You just sweat literally because I mean I'm a sweater too. Like I literally just sit here, my feet sweat. Like I can't help it. I don't know why. It's just a thing. So whenever it's hot there, like don't get me wrong. Like my forehead, it's a little misty. Like it looks like I've been sprayed with a mist bottle. I'll wipe it off. But whenever my forehead is glaring, and you tell me it's too hot in here, I'm like, oh, thanks. Yeah, totally didn't even notice. Let me go turn that AC on. Let me crank that AC up real quick.
You realize I'm carrying trays of food. I mean, not that I'm walking back and forth all day. I at least walk 10 to 20 kilometers each shift.
And dude, that's what I miss about serving is Pokemon Go, dude.
Yeah, I'd be hatching eggs, bro. I'd be hatching eggs out there. I'd just be taking laps, running food. So it's like, I hear you. You're cold. I get it. I apologize, but if I turn on the heater,
comfortable.
It's like, but if I turn up the AC at all, I will die. Okay, I will be not okay. I will look like a mess. My hair will frizz up into an afro. It'll be it'll be bad. All my tables will be like, are you okay? I'm like, no, because just put a jacket on. I'll bring you a jacket even. Like, I'm sorry you're cold.
Literally,
but
we got plenty in the back office from people that left them here.
Exactly. And I guarantee the food you're getting is most of the time hot anyway, so it'll warm you right up. That's all I'm saying. I'll get you hot coffee, hot tea, anything.
Hot soup, fucking hot dick, or that one just rerun it.
Slipped out. Yep.
Yep, slipped right out.
Slipped right out. Slipped right in. What?
So
Oh
man,
shit.
I feel like it's quiet in here with just back to us.
I know.
Does it feel like a little bit more quiet?
I mean, trust me, when I got back from the airport after dropping off Jules, I looked around. I was like, it's empty in here now. It's weird. I woke up and I was like, Jules? I was like, oh, he's gone. Damn.
Yeah, literally, he just disappears, bro. I woke up and Jules, same thing, bro. He's fucking gone. I was like, all right, see you later, Jules.
Okay, bye.
I'll see you next year. Yeah. I think
it's a mess of an episode, honestly.
Nah, it's worked out pretty well. Oh, I meant to say, since we got off on a tangent, since we were on the sports segment, Colin Kaepernick is trying to get himself back out there. I won't go too deep into it. There's really not a whole lot to talk about it. He basically just released a statement in an interview saying he doesn't even mind playing as a backup QB right now. Which, I mean, hey, who wouldn't mind? Because I know, sure as hell I wouldn't mind. Sign me up.
Sign me up. You want me to sit down on a bench and go to practice? And
yeah.
How much?
Do shots, go drink with the boys, you get paid millions, and go do drive-bys, and sign me up. I'm down.
Go do drive-bys and shoot yourself in the foot, and all sorts of other things.
Pretty much. Fuck. But so we'll keep an eye on that. I don't really foresee that going anywhere. I don't know. I feel bad for the guy as the whole back situation. I'm not going to voice my opinion on that because that's not the time or place. But
honestly, I don't really have an opinion. It's like all that stuff and all the stuff that happened with Kaepernick in the past. If he comes back and he wants to play quarterback, cool. Because in my mind, for a lot of this is for a lot of athletes at least. I really care. I'm more focused on what they're doing on the field, the sports and all the drama and all that stuff. I'm like, oh damn, that sucks. And then it's just damn,
that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, they're like, damn, that's crazy. And then I'll just move on. I just let it go. A lot of people just get enraged about it. And I know we kind of talked about it earlier, why are you doing all this dumb shit when you're getting paid millions? But in the end, it's I'm more just I wish I could pay. If I got paid millions, I wouldn't be doing dumb shit. But if they want to go and do whatever, I don't really care, to be honest. That's their life.
Yeah.
I can't speak about why they're doing it. I just know that if I was getting paid that much, I wouldn't be doing it. But that's me,
I just want to be a kicker, dude.
I would be a placeholder. I don't even care. I would run out and grab the tee from the middle of the field every game if that's what they wanted me to do.
I'd be their baby back bitch. I don't even care.
I would be a water boy. How much do water boys get paid in the NFL?
Bro, that's a great question. Let me look this up.
I kind of want to circle back to...
Oh, they're not water boys. Well, actually, this says $53K a year.
That's not bad, really.
Yeah.
I mean...
This says, however, that's just a salary for beginners. For professionals, their salary can be higher as any other highest paid NFL water boy. So what is that? How much is that?
I want to know who the best water boy in the league is.
Well, I was thinking it wasn't going to be a specific title as water boy. I was thinking it was going to be a trainer or something that was also
hydration coordinator.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Hydration professional, yeah, something like that. He's I went to school for water. I know everything about it. I'm a Gatorade professional.
What? Well, I guess it says you will get a lot of benefits. For example, you travel with the team and keep professional athletes hydrated.
I mean, yeah, you get to go to every game, and all you have to do is make sure they get water. Imagine being bad at that job. What if you're just like on your phone and somebody's like, "I need water," and you're just like on your phone, just like. Or you
imagine getting fired. Imagine getting fired as a water boy and interviewing for your next job. So yeah, what was your previous job and what happened? I was water boy for the Jets.
Oh yeah, okay, so why'd you get fired?
Says here you got fired? I couldn't keep him hydrated, coach. Sorry, I mean sir.
Sorry, old habits, you know. Bro, imagine him running out in the field and like forgetting to fill up the water bottles. Like go to take a drink, like there's no fucking water in this. He's like, sorry, man. Like
bro, you could be a towel boy.
For how much? How much we talking?
Same, $53K a year.
Bro, is that our new job?
You get to go to every game for free. I mean, that in itself, fuck. That job right there pays in itself to just go to the games.
Yeah, I mean, you get to travel. You get to be on the sidelines.
Super Bowl. You're a water boy in the fucking Super Bowl.
Bro, I know for a fact that some people, like, if they were a water boy and they went to the Super Bowl, they'd be like, yeah, I went to the Super Bowl. It's like, do I get a ring, bro?
It's just got a fucking water bottle on it. That'd be sick.
Bro.
Says you don't need any previous qualifications to be a water boy, so...
Like, I was a bartender. I feel like I'm pretty qualified for this. I already serve people drinks all the time.
This is true.
Dude, imagine just being like a water boy and just like trying hella hard. You just see them like fucking like training to be like super fast. You like sprint onto the field. You're like running like a 4.240. You're just fast as fuck.
You're clocking yourself every time on your watch. Every time you get back, the coach looks over. Cody, why are you sweating more than the players? I'm just trying to do my job, coach. Just trying to do I clocked that one at 3:10. That's a new record.
You're telling the coach like I did that in 2 seconds. Refill. You're like calling it out. Refilling, pushing,
dropping, refilling.
Dropping. Do you need water? Pushing water. Pushing jug. What do you need?
Revive, boys. Need to revive. Get over here. Man down.
Hydrate. You're like out there with like two of the other water boys. Like, we need to push it faster, boys. I'm gonna you're like filled up water bottles like stupid fast. You're like go. You're like the fucking. You know what? That brings me to another question. How much do the people like the pit crew get? How much does a pit crew get paid for NASCAR? Like people that just change tires and stuff, because that shit's crazy. For one, they go crazy hard for that,
dude. Tire changers. 350,000.
I mean, god damn. I mean, to be fair though, they're like part of I mean, that's like a super important part of a team. I mean, not that a water boy isn't, but like
this is showing F1 though, and F1 that is a rich ass sport. Did you ever watch Noel's video on because he got into F1?
No, I didn't, because I'm not really big into the racing like too much.
I mean, I'm not either, but he just got off topic to talking about F1. I think it was in one of the podcasts, and he was like talking about how much you have to physically pay out of your own pocket just to be in a race to get started. Like getting started in F1, you literally just have to be a millionaire. Like it's stupid.
Which kind of brings me into one topic we definitely need to get into. I guess we should probably do Would You Rather, but the ultimatum. Wasn't Ray's dad like a F1 driver?
Who? What?
Ray from the Ultimatum, wasn't her dad an F1 driver?
Oh, yeah. I was like, who is Ray? I don't think. Yeah, I think he was an F1. I know he was just a race car person. I think he was more like a drag.
Yeah, but that motherfucker was rich.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was rich as fuck. Yeah. He wasn't a drag queen, though. Come on.
I mean, sorry, drag racer. My bad. Same thing, right?
No, I don't think so.
Gonna offend a lot of people.
Good God. I'll actually, let me mark that. 40 minutes? Okay. Bet.
But all right. Well, on that note, I think we need to get into our weekly segment here.
Yeah, let's get into Would You Rather.
Get into what?
Would you rather?
Would you rather have a time machine or a teleporter? That's tough.
That honestly is tough, actually, because...
I'm going to hit you with a hard one. Just straight out.
A teleporter would be dope because I could, we could just teleport and hang out. And you could basically live anywhere. Like, if you were you could find the cheapest place to live in Oklahoma and then be like, boom, I'm in Disney, or boom, I'm in California.
I have an idea.
What?
If you had a time machine, couldn't you just locate, say I wanted to hang out with you. It's 11:28 for you. I'd say, okay, time machine, I want to be there at 11:30 at this location. Boom, there.
Wait, I don't think that works like that. How would that?
I time travel 2 minutes into the future, but to you. Well, actually, have you ever heard about the physics on time machines? How it's not possible?
I've looked into it a little bit. I do remember when actually teleportation technically happened not too long ago.
Oh, well, a lot of people are saying it's not physically possible to jump so far into the future because the world is spinning. So if you mark your location, you would technically teleport yourself to that location, but it would be in space.
Oh, because the Earth's moving and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you'd have to be either really precise with that's a lot of mathematics, but yeah. So because if you were, that makes sense. So if you're sitting still and you time travel 10 years, the Earth might not be in that same spot. So you would time travel 10 years, but you would just be floating in space.
Yeah.
Because the Earth is going in a circle.
Now, here's my number 2 question. Does this time machine carry with you, or is it only a one-time use?
I would assume it carries with you. Same with the teleporter, because of it, that would be saying you have to have a teleporter in both spots every time.
Yeah, it's true. I think I'd have to go with teleporter though.
I do too, because aside the point of the realism of a time machine. It's you could go back. I mean, I guess technically you could go back a couple years, win the lottery, but then you're changing your future, and it's, right. I don't know. There's a lot of. Say you
I'm enjoying my life right now. If I went 5 years back, won the lottery, and then came back to today, I wouldn't be where I'm at, and I'd be like, oh man. But yeah, teleporter, shit, we could do the podcast live every week.
Yeah, we could do it live. I mean, I just feel you're not risking as much with a teleporter,
Yeah, no, for sure.
If we're thinking of just the simple use of a teleporter, because you could say technically you could accidentally teleport yourself into a wall, or you could teleport yourself inside another person and they just die. A lot of bad things.
You just hear knocking on your wall. Matt,
I fucked up.
Matt, I'm here, Matt.
But I mean, if you think about it, you could just go to Greece just like that. We could be like, hey, bro, you want to go to Greece? And you just grab. I mean, that's I guess we probably shouldn't get too much into this, but I mean, could you take other people with you from with the teleporter?
I'm gonna have to say no. I'm gonna have to say it's a solo mission type thing.
I mean, that would be.
I don't know. Actually,
I don't know. I guess it's whatever your imagination leaves it up to.
That's true.
Imagine teleporting becoming a real way of transportation. I think I would probably be like 60 before that happens, but
Dude, life insurance would go through the roof.
through the roof. Everything would go through I mean, that would be kind of scary to think about because in a way people could just be like teleporting into your room. Like, hey, what are you doing here?
That's true, yeah. Bad guys would have a lot more advantage.
Right, because more than likely, like, you'd have to put in, like, your exact address or something. And imagine putting in the wrong one and you're just, like, fucking 300 miles away from where you're supposed to be.
Puts in one number wrong, ends up
one number wrong.
Some parent's room, like midnight, you just appear right in front of their bed. They go, what the fuck? Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Or you teleport yourself in like the middle of the highway, or fucking like in the middle of the ocean. Like so many things, so many things could happen. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know how teleportation works, but you guys don't either. So, you know, whatever.
You don't know. Maybe we could have.
Maybe we actually know. Maybe we actually do that every week, and that's how we talk about shit. Yeah. You guys don't know. Maybe I can just reach through here in my hand. No. Maybe I'll just teleport to where you're listening. Yeah, you don't know.
Oh. Sorry about the color. For some reason, my face gets really white in front of my computer screen at night. I have this light ring that I never use anymore. Like, it just sits there.
You're not using it anymore?
No, I have no reason to. Look how bright my face is right now. If I put any more white on that, it's going to be like, I'm going to look like paper.
Yeah, I should probably if I get a light ring, my face will be like glowing the whole time.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good. I already pale enough.
You're glowing as it is, sis.
I'm glowing. Oh my god, you're glowing, Cody.
You can see my background change with the color of my hand. Red to white. Anyways. Would you rather wear a constantly changing outfit or a constantly changing hairstyle? I'm gonna have to go fit.
I mean,
hairstyle is one of those things that's like locked in for a person, you know, to have your hairstyle change consistently.
Like is it like how consistently are we talking? Like you just wake up every day and it's a different hairstyle?
Let's say every day it changes. But you change your outfit every day, so
I mean, yeah, if we're talking every day, I mean,
you change your outfit every day
though, because like you just wake up, you're like, oh shit, this fit is sick as fuck. I mean, but you could also have something like really lame, or you could like put it on. You're like supposed to be at work, and then your outfit just changes suddenly.
you're out of uniform. Like, you gotta go home. Written up.
Like, I can't help it. It wasn't my fault. I mean, oh, dude, imagine you were at your wedding, and your outfit just changed to like fucking booty Speedo. Shorts and like a tank top.
Yeah, straight up Speedo, like you're on the beach.
To be fair, though, Tori would probably be like, oh, I already knew about this situation. His outfit does this. You know.
Everyone would know, yeah.
Yeah. It would be hilarious fuck, though, seeing you just cheeked up there.
Just all cheeks.
Man, we've already hit almost 50 minutes of this episode. I mean, I'm going to have to cut out some things, so it'll probably be a couple minutes shorter for people that are listening. But
what are you cutting out? What happened?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I said something stupid by accident because I just woke up, but the 2005s got back to me. But I think we should just make this a longer episode because I want to talk about the ultimatum.
Yeah. Yeah, we can roll into that. Did you have any would you rather questions?
I actually didn't. I was just letting you go with it. You had some good ones right off the gate. Unless you want to hit one more.
Yeah, that was like, I'm sitting here scrolling through them. They're kind of fucking stupid. Damn, dude, you almost made me say it.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Like, I literally, I don't know what's going on with us tonight. It is just...
Guys, something we had to learn in the beginning is to obviously censor ourselves. So not that we're bad behind closed doors. Okay, well, let me clarify. But there's you just can't.
Sometimes we just say stupid shit because we don't think all the time.
Yeah.
But we're definitely working on it. We've gotten so much better.
Yeah.
I will say, we've gotten a lot better about not saying dumb shit. You guys don't even know. You guys won't even know, so it's fine. You'll be.
You don't even go here.
You don't even go here. You don't even. Does he even go to school here? I don't even fucking know you. What class are you in? Physics? No, I don't think so. I've never seen you in physics before.
Oh, did Jules tell you? I'm sure he did, obviously, because he just came back from being with you. So yeah, we'll go and roll into the ultimatum. Before we start getting too deep into it, while I'm thinking about it, Jules had informed me that next season is going to be 5. It's going to be all how do I say this? All same.
They're all gonna be sexually fluid.
Yeah, there we go. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna be super interesting.
4 girl couples and 1 guy couple.
But they're all like sexually fluid, so it's that's gonna be crazy because like
that's gonna throw me off. I'm like, wait, who's with who? Like,
yeah, I mean, like it's gonna be because I watched another show. It's called Are You the One? And I think it was season 8. The whole cast, it was like 16 single people, and they were all sexually fluid. And it was crazy because like you're trying to like match up who's with who, but there's so many different possibilities. So it makes it like super intense. And I can't like, but I will say they all came together. They all actually worked together a lot better than other seasons. And I was like super surprised by that because like it was really a free for all. It's like anybody could end up with anybody. And that's what I think is going to be so crazy about the ultimatum next season because like it could go any way. It really could. Also, quick spoiler warning for anybody that's going to watch the ultimatum. We are about to talk about the whole show, like start to finish. So if you guys don't want to know what happens, I suggest go ahead cutting yourself off now. Have a good week.
Peace.
Here we go.
So my biggest thing right now is this trying to piece this together. Okay, so Madeline and Colby got married. Obviously, it says here they were married May 13th, 2021, and that they began production in March of 2021. So see, like her pregnancy, I'm trying to put the timeline together for her pregnancy because she came onto the reunion and that was in February of 2022, which is this year, and she said she was 7 months pregnant.
Right.
So I mean, I guess the timeline fits, but
I just think
that they were pregnant 3 months after filming ended. The show ended in May. She got pregnant in August. But that's a bunch of bullshit. She does not fucking like Colby. Or does she even love him?
I think we should start from the beginning. So, first off, The Ultimatum is a show where couples go on that have given their significant other an ultimatum. So it's either marry them or break up, basically. And so the point of the show is all these couples go on there and they pick somebody else to be paired up for 3 weeks to see if like... It's basically to test to see if they're going to end up marrying the person they came with. And like, first off, if I know me and you agree with this, but if I got offered this situation, like we're going on this show, you have to date somebody else, I'm going to be dating somebody else and sleeping in the same bed with them for 3 weeks. It's either that or we break up right now. I'd be like, okay, then we break up right now.
Where does that make sense? I just don't understand the logic.
I don't see how it's very healthy.
I won't go too much on a tangent. Yeah, it's not healthy at all. Because this is what I told Tori. I literally said this from the beginning. I said, watch. They're going to go back to being with their SO for 3 weeks. And anytime they get into an argument, they're going to use this against them. Yep. Oh, well, why don't you just go do it with them since you like them so much? oh, well, you slept in the same bed with her. Like, they can use it just for little pity arguments. And that's what's going to make it bad throughout the rest of their life if they stay together. Like, Colby and Madeline.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like, even like, especially like because it's a show, they get to see all the shit they said about them behind their back. And dude, in my mind, like, I don't know. If I knew there was cameras right there and I knew everybody was going to see this eventually, why would you just say that shit? Like, you know it's going to come back to you. Like,
dude, oh my God. Did you pick that up when Colby was it Colby? Who did, no, not Colby. Light-skinned dude.
Randall?
Randall. No, Jake. Not Randall. Jake, he looked like he was like kind of albino-ish.
Had like the fro, like the curly hair.
Yeah. Okay, so whenever he had what's her name meeting his mom, and his mom, remember his mom
did
was
not like her.
But do you remember after that when they left and he told her, he was like, "Oh yeah, my mom loved you. Yeah, right. No problem." He just totally bullshit lied to her about it. I was
like, bro, you know she's gonna see this later, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm like, you know she's gonna see this later. He was like, honestly, like as soon as they sat down, you could just see it in his mom's eyes.
Yeah,
so, like I don't know how to like really explain the show. I know we're kind of like just on a tangent, like we're just talking about our opinion. We're not going in any specific order, but basically it's crazy as fuck. Like the start of the show to the finish of the show. But did you hear about Ray, the chick that Jake was actually with? Apparently she went on that whole show for clout.
Really?
Yeah, apparently like she's on TikTok and a lot of people are giving her shit for it. I don't really know how that can be a thing really, like because I mean, she went on with Zay, right? And apparently she was never planning on getting back together with Zay, and she went on the whole show for clout. But at the same time, I mean, if I don't know, I forget who gave the ultimatum in that scenario. I think Ray did give Zay the ultimatum, right?
I think so, yeah.
But
she also, I guess, she made a video where she called out fans for not believing anything she says about how she and Zay tried to patch up their relationship after filming ended. So she mocked her fans, and now she's getting backlash on that.
I mean, the thing with that is, like, Zay said that they were hanging out every night. So it doesn't seem...
Zay was just up front, straight up. He was like, we were fucking every night. She's like, every night. He's like, yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, we were. Like...
I mean, it definitely sounded like they somewhat tried to get back together, but she might have known I don't know. Like, I don't know what to say about that situation. I mean, Zay definitely sounded like to me that they were trying to get back together after the show ended. So it doesn't sound like she was really lying, but I mean, shit, bro, that was Just drop something, but I don't know. I thought that whole situation with Jake and Ray and April was kind of like, I was kind of for Jake and Ray until the very end, whenever Jake was like, "Oh yeah, I'm not getting run off into the sunset with Ray," and then he literally walks down the driveway and fucking says, "I got 2 plane tickets to anywhere in the world," and says that to Ray. I was like, bro, you literally told your ex-girlfriend not 5 minutes ago that you're not going to run off to the sunset with Ray. And I get it that you're breaking up with her. You know, you can do whatever you want in your life, but you just lie to her like that? That's kind of cold, bro.
Literally.
You know, then again, we don't really know their relationship, so it's not like, you know, I'm not trying to say I know better or anything, but it's just like, damn, that was kind of fucked, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't know. This shit's crazy.
I think the funniest thing was whenever they're all picking their people at the like second episode, and Hunter gets up and he proposes to Alexis, which I thought was pretty genuine. What it seemed like to me. I was like, now Hunter seems like he actually like really he like saw that. He's like, nah, fuck that. I pick Alexis. You know, he proposed to her right there. Like, damn, that was crazy. And then not 2 minutes later, Nate's sitting there saying he's gonna pick Maddie, and because all these girls turned him down. And then
when he was literally whispering, he's like, "I'm gonna pick you. I'm gonna pick you."
Dude, and they called him out hard at the reunion.
Oh,
they're like, "Oh, let's roll it back. And let's see how many times he said he wanted kids."
Oh my god,
they fucking put him on blast. But
bro,
I thought it was just funny because Colby was like, I'm gonna pick like Lauren, and he was like, and then Nate was just like, no, that can't happen. No,
hell no.
And she said yes too.
He was intimidated, bro.
He was intimidated, and like it was just stupid because like. Did he give her the ultimatum? I think it was him because she didn't want kids.
Yeah,
right.
I'm trying to think though.
I'm pretty sure it was him.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. So
either way,
it's just like there's no way that's gonna work out in the long run because he proposed to her, right? And in the reunion,
they're still engaged.
Yeah, they're still engaged. So they definitely haven't worked through that issue, and they called it out hard at the reunion. They brought it up first thing, and then he never got to say another word the rest of the time.
No,
nope. They're just like, anyway, so you're full of shit. Peace out. That shit was so funny though.
Talk about the fucking sippy cup, bro. The metal sippy cup. Like Tori and I cannot get our eyes off the metal chalices. They have at some 5-star fucking restaurant, and the only thing on the table, fucking metal chalice, just right there. They're sipping out of these metal chalices, like.
Bro, and like Alexis, not Alexis, but Maddie, she was drunk for like the first whole half of the show, and
bro, you could see it too because I was like, holy shit, she gets what I get, drunk eyes. Like whenever she's drunk, you can tell by the eyes, and I'm like, bro, and the truth comes out when you're drunk. That's what they say.
But it was funny because not Cody, but Jules was saying that he thought it was kind of shady that they gave her the sipper cup because she was drunk the whole time. So they were saying, Cody was like, I keep saying Cody, but Jules was like, saying he's like, that's some shade for her being drunk the whole time, giving them a sippy cup. I was like, damn, low
that
key
is
though.
True.
Low key though.
Think about that. That's funny.
But she was fucking toxic, bro. The girls' night they had, she was gaslighting everybody, bro.
Bro, so hard.
She was like, "Oh, I think you and Jake should end up together." Like right in front of Shanique, bro. I was like, God damn, bro. No filter. She was putting everybody on blast, bro. In front of Shanique and April. Oh, wait, no, not Shanique, but in front of April, dude. I was like, God, bro.
Bro, I would have slapped the fuck out of her. I bet there was something in the contract that, like, if they threw fists, like, something. Because even when Zay got pissed off at, was he pissed off at Jake? Yeah, he was pissed off at Jake.
He was pissed off at Colby.
Colby. But he was like, man, I gotta fucking move seats, man. I slapped the fuck out of this dude. Or whatever he said. So I feel like they had something in the contract where there wasn't any fist fighting allowed because they especially the women, they just got so heated and there's alcohol in their system. Like, how was there not a fight scene that broke out, man? Come on. I was waiting.
Dude, it was just like, that was one of the hardest scenes to watch in the whole show was that the girls' night and the guys' night, it just got cringy. I was like, oh, dude.
Bro, I was like, whose idea? Obviously the producer, he's like, oh, this is perfect. What we're going to do after those 3 weeks, we're going to send all the guys out together and all the women out together, and they're going to all just have a good time and drink. Yeah.
Yeah. Get along with the person your significant other is sleeping with right now.
Literally.
Currently.
And fucking not Ray. What was her name? The girl who was with Zay.
Shanique.
Yeah. Shay. I mean, she took a mouthful. And they never talked about that.
I think that did get brought up in the reunion because I was like,
I watched like half the reunion and then I kind of got bored.
It was good. I mean, like, yeah, once they got past the Nate and Lauren stuff, I was like, that's all I really wanted. I just wanted to see them get called out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the thing, I don't know, in my, like, what I saw was, like, Shanique was pissed at Randall because Maddie was saying all this shit to her about how they were, like, kissing off camera and all this shit.
Yeah.
Which was true. We did see them kiss off camera and stuff, but they were on the show, like, they were technically broken up, you know, and she was sleep. I don't know. Like,
and that's what backs me up to Colby's point of Colby and April got fucked. Right?
Yeah, they did.
They didn't get to have the experience they were thinking they were gonna get, and they were both given the ultimatum. So
no, they gave the ultimatum.
Or right, they gave the ultimatum.
Yeah.
And neither of them wanted to be with each other. You know, I mean, you could see that the whole time. So of course, like Jake was single. He was technically single. So by him going out to the club and making out with other women, what's the issue with that? And she's like, well, you don't just go tell some random girl about our relationship.
Well,
what the fuck do you mean? You're literally in a random relationship right now with somebody you just met a week ago. And 2 weeks ago,
I didn't get that either. I didn't get that either. Because, like, him and April both went now. So, like, in my mind, they were like, okay, we don't like each other, so let's go date people that we meet at the club. But I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense. You know, they both didn't want to date each other, so they were like, well, our SOs are dating somebody. I mean, Jake was literally, like, basically falling in love with Ray, and fucking
Madeline was falling head over heels.
And Madeline was trying to fuck Randall the whole time. Like, fuck literally, Randall hard.
And did she get straight up was like she said it without saying it that she needed his dick.
Yeah. Like, so many, she's like, I need physical, like, I need it. She's like, I need
physical affection or whatever.
She said it multiple times and Randall wasn't giving it to her.
No.
And then she gets mad that Colby went out and did it. And, like, I don't know. I know it, like, I know Colby was toxic and I know Maddie was toxic. I know they're both toxic in their own way. But the people that got mad about, like, them doing it, I was like, what the fuck? You guys are literally, like, in the show, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. Maybe they had, like, an agreement before they came on the show, like, all right, just because we're doing this doesn't mean you get to hook up with other people type deal.
That's true, yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. You're putting your person through this, and they're like, all right, you have to go live with somebody else for 3 weeks, and I'm going to do the same exact thing. I don't know. I know me, I wouldn't even be on that show. It'd be over before that. That's just not an option for me. I mean,
if I get dished the ultimatum, I mean, that's it. The ultimatum's the end.
Yeah, it's like, because you're not getting me on that show because, one, I'm not winning any money for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Other dating shows you go on, you win money and all that shit.
No, there's money involved, and I could definitely be like, let's just go win the money. Like,
yeah, let's go win. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like the ultimatum plus you win money. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. But no, you're going on there to basically make sure your relationship never works again properly.
Yeah, 100%.
Because, I don't know, in my mind, that just, like, embedded trust issues in their life forever. I mean, maybe Colby and Maddie did work it out, because actually at the reunion, they seemed like they actually worked it out pretty well.
I mean, Colby's obsessed with her for no reason.
Yeah, I don't get that.
She's not even hot. I'm a blondes guy. All right, I'll be 100% honest. I'm a blondes guy. She's not attractive. She's annoying.
You weren't attracted to her. Let's not get negative on people.
No,
but I agree with.
No, she was. No, fuck that. She was a bitch on that show, bro.
She was bad. Her friends were fucking cold as fuck
so
too.
Toxic.
Cold
so toxic,
fuck,
bro. Oh my god. Whenever he pulled up at that dinner, I said, Colby, no, Colby, don't.
I know. I was the same way.
Don't save yourself, bro. Fucking say. He sat down. Hey guys, what's up? What are we talking about?
I was like, it's over. Like, this dude's dead in the water. This dude's dead
you
in the
just
water.
walked yourself into a fucking ticking time bomb. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I could feel the tension through the TV.
I was clenching my butthole for him, dude. I was like,
I was too.
God.
I was like, oh God, no. What was the couple that you thought would end up together? Actually, what were some of the couples you actually thought would end up together? Because
I really thought Madeline and Randall. I really thought it was gonna happen. I really thought it was gonna happen.
I just didn't think Randall was that into her. You know,
with the way Shay was acting, like whenever he was trying to talk to her in the streets, and she just straight up left, and she just started acting all childish. I think the most grown up person on that show was Randall.
I agree. Randall handled, I don't know. I feel like he handled a lot of situations really well.
He like, cut himself off. He did not want to have like anything sexual with Madeline. Like he's like, no, it's not what this is. Like I feel like he really
fight they had, bro.
Oh. Dude, he was so calm, and I was like, bro, you got some ground, man. Like, oh,
yeah,
dude,
he was just trying to I don't know. It sounded like he was just trying to tell her what happened, and she was like, "No, I don't fucking hear about it."
Literally,
she was like, "Fuck you, dude." I was like, "What the fuck? This is supposed to be your person for a week, and he's just trying to tell you something, and you're like, no, I don't want to fucking hear that. Fuck you." I was like,
Randall's so calm. He's just standing there like, yeah. So, but okay, well, I don't know why you're acting like this, but this is like what happened.
Yeah, damn, I was
bro.
like,
I would have been done. Yeah, I did too. I would have been done with him.
But I don't know. What I saw was before that fight, right? They were in bed. This is what I took from it. Right before that scene, they're in bed, they're laying down, and Randall says, "No, I don't want to do this. The camera's right here." And she said, "Well, I don't care." He's like, "Well, I do." Yeah. And then she got up and went to the kitchen, and that's when the fight started. So she must have been pissed off that he didn't want to like. Dick. Yeah, I mean, she was. To be fair, though, they were both pretty fucked up. Like, she came back. That was after girls' night, and she came back hammered. Because we all saw.
I don't think he was fucked up.
He didn't seem that fucked up because he was just trying to tell her about, like, the Ray almost being Colby's ass. Yeah. Because I thought, honestly, you know, Zay said, he's like, if we weren't here right now, I was like, dude, Colby was getting his ass beat if this was, like, in a public situation.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But
I don't know why Colby tried to put that shit on him, though, that he was like, oh, I wasn't kissing girls, so you brought him over. I was like, bro, nobody forces you to kiss girls. Come on now. I was like, what are you doing, bro? I was like, that's not a good argument. I was like, honestly, why'd you even bring that up? I wouldn't even, literally. Like, I was like, why bring that up in front of, like, two other people that, like, has nothing to do with, like, who cares?
Honestly.
You know? I'm be honest. If I was at the boys' night, I probably wouldn't talk about anything to do with like the whole. I mean, the producers probably wanted them to talk about that, but I would try to avoid every topic. Be like, so what do you guys like to do? You guys like video games or anything?
So I got a PC. I'm running Acer Nitro 5.
Yeah. You guys want to get down on Apex something? You know? Oh, dude, we thought about, like, what it'd be funny as fuck, because, you know, they had to, like, go and work their normal jobs and shit and whatever. Like, what if they were, like...
I know.
What if somebody was, like, a streamer? They're like, all right, what's up, guys? Like, hey, don't you want to come to bed? Right after I catch this dub, babe, give me a second.
Bro, he's just literally got his whole setup he brought into the corner, and he's just... Looking, all right, guys, boys, let's go. She's like laying in bed, and it zooms into like a single frame of her. She's like, I can't do it. I really want to like him. I really want to try.
But all I hear every night is, I'm pushing.
I'm dropping.
She's breaking up with me. I'm single.
He sleeps till noon. Like, this is dead ass, like, where he makes his money, but she just doesn't comprehend that he's making money from it. She's like, you sleep till noon. All you do is stay up late, and you're yelling, and I can never sleep.
Yeah, girls' night is just her be like his girlfriend currently is just like, yeah, I get it. He's just every night he's just on it. Or better, like, even worse, he's like a TikToker. And he just is just like making the TikTok dances the whole time. He's like, hold on. Like, they're at dinner, like, hold on, I have to TikTok this real quick. I would fucking just die,
well, you know,
bro.
April was an influencer, right?
Yeah, was she a TikToker?
I don't know what she was. That's just what Tori told me.
Yeah, but she didn't, I don't know. Maybe she was like posting and we didn't see it. But like, I thought that would have been fucking hilarious just to like see a dude on there and he just like was just like vlogging the whole experience. All right, guys, for 50
Doesn't
subs,
give a
I will expose the whole. I don't know.
Oh my god, yeah. Well, we will pick this back up, for when season 2 drops. I was trying to find a release date, but I don't think it's going to be for like another year. Hopefully, we'll be getting some U before then.
Yep. That'll be exciting. Football season will be back. You will be back. And fucking...
I'll be back.
I'll be back. We were kind of all over the place this episode, but...
That's all right. We ran it a little bit longer than usual. All right, guys. Well, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check out our Spotify if you haven't already. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Spotify, go check out our YouTube with the video. Also, I just realized I never brought up the Friendly Fire logo. Just dream. But anyways, we will catch you guys on... Wait, I never even said what episode this was. This is episode 32.
Oh, and also don't forget to comment happy birthday this week on everything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'll be 26 when this comes out.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. See, if it would have been tomorrow. Anyways. All right, guys. We'll catch you later.
Peace out.